Hey Plessy friends, welcome back to another new video. Today, as you guys can see, we're going to be doing every potting. So I need to post this video literally, girl, literally like in a couple of hours. Edit, film, edit, export, upload, prepare, and then post while using my mobile data. But we're gonna make it work. So, by the way, if you're new, hi, welcome to this Plessy channel. My name is David, and yes, you do hear fish tanks. A fish tank in the background, because I decided to move it to the plant room because it's gonna make watering a lot more easy. I also got my nice iced coffee with my skinny syrup. Not sponsored, but I'll always have it. I'm gonna link it down below if you guys want to go check it out on Amazon, but it's so good. 0 calories, 0 carbs. What was the last one? And 0 sugar. I think it has Splenda because it's super, some sort of like artificial sweetener because it's super duper sweet, but it's so good and good. I really need this caffeine bush and it's actually really so good. Okay. So first thing first, here is my Drancina. I got this on clearance I think 2 years ago. These were looking good, but now they went they're not happy no more. I think they're still good. I'm pretty sure, but it does have foliage. I don't know if it's like super duper tall. The thing is, it's very like wonky. I underwater this plant, I think, which is why I killed these plants. There's a fly in here. Can y'all see the fly? Okay. Oh my god. Also, I feel like we need more light. Like, what is going on? Girl. But anyways, it looks like it's root rot, but it's not root rot. I promise you that, okay? It's still really nice and beautiful and green. I think it's the potting mix because when I bought this plant and I repotted it on a kidoki. It's because my cousins and my brothers are literally here and I'm super duper excited to spend some quality time with them. But work is first, period. And even then, as you can see, this Drancina is like what was that? It's really due for a watering. So we're gonna get to it. But as I was saying, the potting mix is really poor. It's like sand. Like I use topsoil. Yeah. I kind of just want to pull it out. I don't want to use this pot. I had a couple ideas. Oh my god. I was gonna place this plant and place like same plants that have the same requirements or care on this one around the base, because this is a terracotta pot and it's literally huge and heavy. Which is perfect for this plant so it doesn't tilt. I do have some other really cute terracotta pots like this one, but I feel like it's just gonna fall. So I think we're gonna use the same terracotta pot. I will pull these out and I will check if they're still good, and I'm gonna place some stuff around it. And I think for this one, I'm just gonna like literally go around because like I feel like it's really pretty on top, but it's so dead in the bottom. Some like that, and I did like that in the beginning, but I feel like it needs something there, and I feel like when those roots develop, it's gonna hold this plant a lot more. So yeah, let me get some plants. Hey, let me go past you. Alrighty, I am back. Honestly, I'm not gonna stress out. I was literally stressing out so I can go as fast as I can so I can get this video up tonight. But if I don't make it, it's not the end of the world. It's perfectly fine. So I got my goodies. This Drancina, let me show it to you if I can. It can handle low light conditions, but it will do so much better. And bright and direct light. It doesn't like to stay moist. It honestly prefers to dry out between you water it. Now, I can't really say much about humidity. I'm pretty sure it loves humidity, but my apartment's really humid, so it's hard for me to tell. My apartment's like in the 50s, and the plant room is like in the 60s. The way the fan is always on blast, and I'm debating on getting another fan to like have more air circulation in here, but everything moves, so I know there's airflow in all the plants. But very easy care, basically like a snake plant. But it would appreciate humidity, and it loves bright and direct light. It's a tree, so it grows like a tree. But yeah, that's basically the care on this one. So here are the plants that I decided to get and put on it. They're all in beautiful terracotta pots, but I think it's perfectly fine to put in here because I just know it's gonna look super duper good. What we're like doing basically, I haven't really seen other influencers doing this. Combining plants together and like making our own arrangements. Like you'll go to Lowe's right now and they'll have some arrangements of house plants, but sometimes you'll see like a snake plant with the calathea, and you're like, what is going on here, girl? Like, it's cute, but like, it does, it's, I don't know about that yet. It might do pretty okay outside, which is probably what they're meant for, but sometimes it puts it like in the indoor section. But inside, no, I can barely keep my calathea happy inside. Like, I feel like every calathea is different, like in a slight way, and my calatheas are doing pretty good right now, a lot of them. So I feel like I got the hit, like I feel like I nailed it now, but I'm not gonna combine it with the snake plant, even though it's really, really pretty. So let me show you the plants that I'm gonna go ahead and put in here. And again, the goal is, I have a nice chunky mix compared to this really poor sand-like topsoil potting mix that I did a while back, I don't know why. Also, I was like broke back then, but I still am right now, but I got it checked and I decided to invest it on my potting soil because it is kind of really important. I have some orchid mix in here, which is some bark, perlite, and charcoal. I got an organic potting soil, and then I added more perlite in here because I want a really nice airy mixture, so my plants can do okay. And aerites really do love a chunky mix, especially Hoyas from what I know. And it's really pretty too. It looks kind of like aesthetically satisfying. So I hope it's enough light, guys. I'm so sorry the light is not the best. But this is a mixture. So I'm super duper excited. I gotta go and get a pot to empty this thing out so I can get out that nasty soil and have it ready. So let me go ahead and get a pot. Oh, almost fell. Okay, so repotting stuff on the third floor is not easy. We ended up doing it also with my cousin, so a huge shout out for him for helping me out, and my brother as well. So now she's empty. I'm not gonna put that. It makes a lot of mess. Damn it. I think I don't want to cover this base with too much soil because I feel like it can rot, and we don't want that. We want to keep it into like, you know, see that? Like como para acá. Where was that basically? So like here. So I do gotta fill it up. And then we gotta, I didn't even show you the plants that I'm gonna use. Oh my god, dude. What's going on? Stay. Here's a lamp-like Dracaena. Basically same care, they're like cousins. It's beautiful though. And then we have a nice looking Chinese evergreen, agglominium. I hope it's gonna be happy. These can handle drought, but they prefer like to stay like not too bone dry. You know how I will leave my Dracaenas. But maybe that it has a nice chunky mix. I feel like I can water it more often because the water would just flow through. So we have this beautiful agglominium. I love those stems. They're like very white and like pale. And then we have a snake plant, which is beautiful. And it looks really, really nice in this pot, but I'm gonna use it for this, for this arrangement. I might need to like separate them. So let me first go ahead. I probably won't be sitting because I need to like stand up for this. We're gonna go, y'all see the tierra? I hope you guys can. We're gonna fill this up with some tierra. Oh, already making a mess. Okay. I do have a repotting mat, you guys, to like, you know, repot the plants. So I don't throw a lot of dirt, but I just didn't want to use it. I thought I didn't need to use it, but it's fine. So let's fill this. You can even see the pot. There you go. Okay, is this good? This is so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put this back down. No, I am gonna place this Dracaena or coin plant with a Soltic light, which is basically a really, really good light, like a grow light. So it should do perfectly fine. I didn't close it all the way. There you go. And it should help this plant bounce back from shock of me doing this. This is such a beautiful potting mix. Like, I'm literally obsessed with it. I think that's pretty good. We're gonna go and check. And go a little bit more higher, but this should be fine. We're gonna start adding the plants that I want. I should have those ready too. So I'm gonna go get those ready. So like whenever I get a video idea, I just go ahead and film it. I don't really script it, even though I know that's gonna help me out a lot. I don't plan stuff up usually. It's okay, but we're gonna make it work. Snake plants are really tough. Like you can literally just do this and they'll be fine with it. I'm gonna separate it in threes. Ooh. We need to vacuum. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Then I don't know if I have to though. We're gonna figure it out. The brush that I'm gonna get some more beautiful Chinese evergreens is already this one, and then we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna place it here. Okay. And like here's my lid, yeah. And then place it in here. It's too low, needs more tierra. Repotting big plants is lit. It's a lot of work. Okay. I need to stop it. Okay. Okay. I can see that, right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna place this one in there. Maybe snake plant next to it. That should keep it happy. And then on the other side, we can place another snake plant. You can barely tell, like you really gotta look in there to like see that it's two different plants because they look kind of similar. But then, you know. But I do like the height. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just using all my potting soil. It's okay. Oh my god, this is hard, you guys. It's not really hard, it's just I want to make sure that you guys can see. Oh, I hate that. You're a mess. Regina! This is what happens when you have plants. And you're addicted. You're like me. Okay, the thing is I didn't make a spot for the limelights, which has like a pretty small root ball, so it shouldn't be that difficult to make it fit inside. I really hope this works. This is like honestly an experiment. And I'm crossing my fingers that it does work out. Let me put you back on. Let me show you. So here you go. This is a better perspective. Gonna put this limelight inside. Okay. Not bottom. I'm gonna tickle this so it can fit. Yeah, it's gonna fit. These are really, really tight. It's super duper tight, but you know what this is giving? It's giving Plantarino. Because I remember like a while back, I don't know if she still does it, but I loved how like she would mix plants together and make like beautiful arrangements. You know, I think I need a small terracotta pot to really get in there. Okay. It's just a mess. Just a complete mess. We gotta fix this. Maybe if I just leave one. What if I just separate them? That. It's gonna make a lot of people like cringe. Do I just like pulled it and separated it? This plant will be going to the living room. Now, yeah, honestly it will, because like I can place a Celtic light in there. That's where it was, but I want to make some pretty arrangements with plants. Once I'll be watering this, usually it depends on the plant, but I would be watering it as of now once a week. Some really good deep waterings, and then once I see the plant is like already established, I'll go to every other week. If not, I know I put the plants a little bit too high. This is my first time ever doing this. I'll do it cada quincena, every 15 days watering. So basically I'll just let it dry out and then I'll give it a good watering. I'm just hoping that aglumina will be okay, because I know some like to stay more since some, like it's like a red aglumina, I don't know what it's called, but it's like one of the red ones that you always see in the big box stores, like the only red aglumina or Chinese evergreen. That one I found out like it really doesn't mind staying bone dry for a long, it's like a snake plant, like for a long period of time. What would happen is like it will get a little bit crispy on the tips. That's basically it. Why am I liking this? No, she's a little bit messy. She does need some neem oil. We do need to shine these leaves. I'm gonna spin her. Oh my god, you guys, I just cannot wait to show you. There are some green leaves with like half crispy leaves. I might cut those. Trying to get inside and make sure that I really fill in the gaps. If not, or even then, I am gonna top water this so that the soil can fill in any empty holes that are left, like in the crevices or whatever. Spinning it, it's not straight, but I think that's fine. It's like a statement. Me trying to stay positive. Okay, you guys, this looks honestly super. Oh my god, ew, I love it. Let me show you. Okay, ignore the mess. I'm gonna vacuum that up when I'm done. But this is how it looks. I got 2 new pots that I can use and add it to my collection. I am literally obsessed with how it looks. Y'all see that? And these are basically the same care as my corn plants. Here she is. This will be getting a nice salt tick light. And I loved how it wasn't planned, but it's like a little bit tilted. So if I place a salt tick light over here, it should give a little bit of light of the bottom plants. And yeah, there's some snake plants, limelight dracaena, and a beautiful aglaominia. Very drought resilient, like they don't mind staying dry. I'm not gonna keep them dry though in the first couple days, because I know they need to develop their root system. And they do, this entire plant, oh my god, this entire plant does pretty good in low light conditions. It will not thrive, but it will stay pretty for a long period of time. So I love how it just looks like a bouquet. Like, maybe some might not like it. This plant did got burned from the house, but it's okay. It is putting out some nice looking green leaves, but a little bit of a cleanup. Like, see, like I don't want to remove this leaf because it's still green. Maybe I can just cut it off from here and spray of neem oil and make these leaves look nice and shiny. I think it looks super duper cute. So that is basically it for today. I'm honestly obsessed with her. This is my first time ever doing this. I got the idea because, like, number one, I had to repot the dracaena because she was getting really not so cute. And I know that she didn't like her potting mix. And then I was like, what if because she's so tall, what if I put some plants on the bottom so it's not so like basic and boring? I know some companies put golden potos on the bottom, but I didn't want something to like go down. I want to like height, like that, you know? But golden potos would honestly be great too. Like, it will look super duper nice. And I'm honestly obsessed. Like, I love it. I'm just crossing my fingers that it does good. And I know they might compete. And I know I can already see that, and I just found that out. They might compete for like roots, but survival of the fittest. I mean, if anything gets bad, I'll just pull it out and replace it with something else. And we're gonna see how this turns out. I will be fertilizing this plant so they're not competing really bad. And for space, I mean, what might happen, it might just stunt their growth. But I don't mind that. Again, I just want to do for funsies, and I want to experiment and see how this works out. There's a lot of things that can go bad, but it's something different, and I like it. I really do. I will be giving it a lot of light, a lot of fertilizer, so they're not competing for nutrients. The space, I don't know. I was gonna put a spider plant, but I know spider plants are very root invasive. Like, if you pull out your spider plant right now, you're gonna see those crazy roots. Like, they have the craziest roots. Holias have a really small, shallow root system compared to a spider plant. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys updates on how this turns out. It could be a fail or it could be a success. And that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this repotting video. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up to let me know. Stay positive, excuse me, to each and every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!